Scandinavian Bob here, hi. Welcome to part 1 in the dopamine fasting series. In this part I'm going to give you a step-by-step guide on how to do a dopamine detox, and then make sure to check out part 2 as well, because in that video you will discover how to make sure that the positive results from the fast stick around when you go back to your normal life. If some of you wonder what the point is with a dopamine fast, I'm not going to go into that here, as I already explained that in the intro video to this series. So if you haven't seen that video, go watch that right now and then come back here. Alright, let's get started. How to do a dopamine detox. This dopamine fast will be divided into 3 levels, and the further you go, the more intense it will become, and the more you will have to endure boredom. And the cool thing about this is that you can choose how far you want to take it. If you just want to do level 1, then that's perfectly alright. You will see positive results from just doing 1 level. And then if you are more ambitious and really want to reset your brain, you take it up 1 more level or 2. Remember how I told you in the introduction video that just doing 1 day is not really enough. So each level will be 2 days, which means that if you go for all 3 levels, you are doing a 6-day dopamine fast in total. Okay, so during level 1, you can have no internet besides work. If you have to work with internet, then that's fine. But this means you won't be on any social media platforms at all. So let your friends know in advance. If you need to talk to any of your friends, you need to call them and talk to them on the phone. But no communication through social media or anything similar. No spanking the monkey. No video games. And of course, no junk food. Some examples of good activities to do during level 1 are meditating, making a good meal and doing it in a mindful way, writing, for example writing down your goals and planning. Walking in nature is phenomenal for your brain. Reading a physical book, cleaning your house, do some creative work, or for example building or fixing something. Okay, so are you ready to go even more hardcore? Well, if so, let's move on to level 2. Now you really have to become tough, because on level 2 the same things that were forbidden on level 1 still applies, but now you can't even listen to music. No TV or movies, no processed foods, and no warm or heated food. Yes, you may only eat real food, like for example fruits and vegetables if you are a vegan, or a salad with cheese and maybe some ham and olive oil if you are into keto or something similar. But no warm food at all, as the point here is to deprive yourself even further. You can do all the same things as on level 1 here, but now physical exercise is mandatory. Remember in my introduction video where I talked about how painful things can actually make your dopamine receptors upregulate even faster than zero stimulation? Well, now it's time to incorporate those painful things. Also, meditation is mandatory here. Level 2 is going to be pretty hardcore, but if you're up for it, let's take it up 1 more level and go to level 3. Of course, the same as level 2 applies here, but here we even add no food at all until 4 p.m. That's right, you are going to fast all the way until 4 p.m. and after that you can eat your non-heated food like you did on level 2. Just remember to drink water and remember to get your salt in during your eating window. The minerals are really important, especially since you are going to fast until 4 p.m. the next day as well. The intermittent fasting we added here will speed up the upregulation of your dopamine receptors even further. But it does not end here, because we will add 1 more thing. No socializing. That's right, if you have to go to work, then that's okay. Do all your normal talking there. But as soon as you will get home, you will not spend any time with any friends whatsoever. If you have a family and live with them, then obviously you should spend time with them, so they do not count as socializing here. Okay, let's move on to what you should do. Here on level 3 you should do the same as level 1. Physical exercise, meditation, and now we add cold showers. Yeah, you probably saw that one coming, right? Yes, during the last level you are going to do 1 or 2 cold showers on both days. They are pretty painful, but man, do they reset your dopamine system. Alright, try this dopamine detox out, and remember, you are the one who should choose how far you want to go. But at the very least, I recommend level 1. You will see some nice benefits from just doing 1 level. And for those of you who are a bit more ambitious, go for level 2 or even level 3. And speaking of benefits, let's now go to the video how to do a dopamine detox part 2 in order to discover how you make the positive results stick around after you go back to your everyday life. You can see that video on the screen right here. Just click on that right now and it'll take you there. If you can't see it there yet, it just means it's not out yet, and it'll be out in just a few days. Oh, and remember, if you're going through hell, keep going.